Yo, what's going on, man? This is your boy King Pig, Mr. Referee himself. I got my first interview on the Danger Zone Music or Media One podcast, which is FGS Shortie. Man, what's happening with you? How you doing?
What's that? You know, man. Living.
getting this camera situated. So, you are from New Orleans, Louisiana, but what part of New Orleans are you from, actually?
I'm from the Lower Ninth Ward, across the canal. You know, they're known as the CTC.
CTC. And what does CTC mean for viewers who don't know?
Across the canal.
Across the canal. All right. So, we'll go into a few topics here. When did you begin to be interested in being an artist?
Well, I've been rapping for, I say, probably a good 5 years now, but I've been rapping since I was at least 10.
10 years old?
You know, yeah, I've been rapping since I was like 10.
So, how long have you been serious with it?
I say about a good 5 years now.
About 5 years?
Yeah.
All right. Any influences from your area, since this is a multicultural city here, and there's plenty talent that's out here. Is there anyone that you yourself has looked up to being an artist yourself?
You talking about from our city, or you just talking about?
Well, let's start from your city, New Orleans.
I could say BTY, because BTY, he was he stayed, kept it real with his city where he was from, kept putting his people on.
Right.
I say, who else I could say? It's a lot of people.
A lot of people?
It's a lot of people.
I'm very familiar with BTY, rest in peace to that young brother, but since BTY Youngin was one of your influential artists that you can say stand out, is there any other rappers from the region of Louisiana that you are fans of?
Oh yeah, I got so many, man. I could say Rich Homie Quan. I'm looking to do one with him. Okay. Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, all right.
Yeah, I'm ready to do one with him. Tunchi, it ain't never gonna change. Tunchi, my big experience. He inspired everybody. Okay. From New Orleans.
So I know you from here, and you close to the Baton Rouge area. I didn't hear you say NBA Youngboy. Is he one of your big influences?
I mean, he a youngin' just like me coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I give it to him. He doing his little thing, but I ain't gonna say I look up to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's talk about this. Any projects that you have dropped this year or last year that you want your fans to know about?
Yeah, y'all gotta go hear that On the Road to Riches Volume 1. And y'all gotta go listen to a couple of EPs that I put out with my dude Ted and my brother Smiles, you know?
I think that's when I first heard you, you're On the Road to Riches mixtape, the Volume 1.
The Volume 1.
And the song that stood out, which caught my attention, was a song Finesse Game.
Finesse Game.
So tell me about those lyrics, because as I heard the lyrics, you know, they was pretty political as far as ratchet type of
right.
The discussion. So tell me a little bit about those lyrics right now.
Well, see, pretty much in that song, I'm just letting y'all know how we really came up, how we really became, you know, our name, how we got everything. Finessing, really, you know.
So what does Finesse FGS stands for?
Finesse Gang Society. We're not a gang, really. We're not we're a family. We do this all, we trying to do it together as a society. So Finesse Gang Society, we're a family. We, putting on for each other.
So it's basically it's not a blood or crip thing. It's just a family thing.
It's a family thing.
Kind of mixed it in as a family.
Yeah.
Or gang, Finesse Gang Society. Yeah. I like that right there. So that song I thought had potentials, but I stopped kind of hearing it around the regions of New Orleans a little bit. Did you kind of, what happened? Did you get in some trouble? Because we kind of didn't hear about you for a while. You had that buzz, but you kind of, take us into your world a little bit.
Things happen. Just, some things, I can't say too much, but yeah, it's going to be back out.
All right. And I pay a close attention to a lot of your songs. You have something new that is on SoundCloud. What's your SoundCloud? Let your people know what SoundCloud.
Well, y'all go find me on SoundCloud at wildboyent.fgs.
So the last project that I did listen to, because I am a follower, I'm not just a fan, I'm a follower.
Right.
It was with you and Tater, Tater, I believe that's the right name.
Yeah, Tater.
Pretty nice track. So what was behind those? Because I listened to some of the lyrics, and the lyrics sounded personal to me. And I'm gonna tell you how big of a fan I am. You was about to do your rap, and you was like, y'all know what I'm saying, and like you was in some pain in that song in the intro.
Yeah.
So is that coming from a place of truth?
Yeah, that's coming from a place of truth. Well, we lost 2 of our OGs to the police killing them. So, we just got a lot of pain built up in our heart. And when we in that booth, it just coming out. So we got to let y'all know, look, this is what we coming to say. This is how we about to let it go.
All right. So now that you mentioned, who were these guys that was killed by the law enforcement?
One of them name was Longhead, and the other one name was Bleak.
Okay. And you definitely mentioned them in your song. So on another note, I wanted to ask you, those lyrics, some of those lyrics are very, very seem personal. Are you going through any of those? Do you the lyrics you talk about, are those lyrics coming from a real place, or you just you like to mix it up? You talk to me a little bit on the Danger Zone.
Everything I say in my songs is straight facts. Everything we living, we went through, we going through. You know what I'm saying? It's just all facts in our music. Ain't no making up and all that. We wouldn't be rapping if that was the case.
And it's definitely a hard place to live. So I can kind of understand the struggle of the inner cities, So
yeah. So on every song, y'all gonna always hear "Long live Bleak, long live Longhead, Flea Gang." Okay. That's us.
So what about any projects that you did mention with Tater and Smiles? I believe you said Smiles.
You talking about that Homicide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that song right there. Maybe if you can quote a couple of your lyrics on there, so when people do listen to it, they'll know it was you.
Well, that Homicide, I said, catch a nigga slipping from the other side. I can't say too much. I don't want,
Yeah, man, it's the Danger Zone, baby. So you already know, we gonna keep it. We'll keep it a little raw here. It's no parental advisories here.
Right.
But I really like the song Homicide. So tell me this: are you actually working on a project right now?
Yeah, I'm working on
mixtape or album.
I'm working on that Road to Riches Volume 2. I'm trying to keep it going. Then my album gonna drop after this mixtape. I got another EP about to drop next month. Y'all just stay tuned, man. We working.
Cool. Let me see. Did I leave out anything? So tell me a little bit about your partners in the that raps with you, Tater, Mr. Tater.
Well, Tater, that's my cousin, but that's really like my brother. We've been together since we grew up, since we was high, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And Smiles, that's my blood brother, my older brother. He taught me half of the things that I know in the game, so, we just got to keep it in the family, just make sure that we rolling together.
That's why I heard you say it's really family. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the people understand that these are really family members here.
Yeah.
So when was the last show that we can maybe go see that was posted so the people can see you performing? What was the last place, and how can we get some of that feed from somewhere? Is it? I heard that you did a show at the House of Blues recently, put on by Lou Music.
Yeah, shout out to Lou, man. If you're a local artist, go get at Lou, man. He putting everybody on. And we did a show June 8th at HOB. We turned it up, man.
Okay, so that's the place to be, the House of Blues.
That's the place to be, House of Blues. If you from New Orleans or if you trying to come down here and perform, go to the House of Blues. You gonna get all the fans. That's where it's popping at.
Okay. So when other people can be looking for your new mixtape to come out during the winter time, summer, spring this year? What?
I say the summertime. I'm trying to get it before the end of the summer, really. Right after my EP drop. I'm trying to keep dropping back to back.
Okay. Wow, man. So where we at right now inside, but I noticed coming and driving here, some of the areas I can see some of the areas is pretty rough. You know, how do you keep yourself active and not too much involved in some of the things that's going on in your city? Because we do know that it's a rough city.
Yeah.
So how do you keep yourself, you know, occupied enough to stay out of the way?
Well, to be honest, if it ain't the boot, we ain't trying to listen to it. We ain't trying to go there. If it's a party or something, you ain't gonna catch us there unless we performing. You know what I'm saying? But just believe we strapped. We all strapped. Believe that. We ain't looking for no violence. We don't promote no violence,
Okay.
but we can take it though.
Okay then. All right, cool, man. Well, man, you know, I appreciate you sitting down with me. We didn't have much time to do a longer interview, but
Right.
maybe you'll give me the privilege of coming back to sit down with you, and we'll do a little more extensive interview with you, if that'll be cool with you.
Oh yeah, man. Whenever, man. I appreciate the chance to even get on this thing.
I appreciate you inviting me down to come do an interview with you, an exclusive interview with you, because I've never really heard you on too many podcasts or anything in this area, and this is an exclusive for me, so I appreciate it. And it's my first podcast interview with an artist.
And what you wouldn't notice, this is my first interview. So
I sure appreciate
I'm loving it, man.
Like
But since you say this ain't too, you know, we ain't gotta worry about it, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek to what I said on that homicide. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
I said, these niggas bitches catch him cross the line, hit him in this shit, no football, but this is crunch time. Fuck him if he tryna play left, I could get him right. He was lagging in the high, they called his pussy ass at the light. Remember when you said it was on site, so it was on site. My niggas tweaking, we be creeping all black through the fucking night. Catching pops, running in your spot, if it's looking right. Had to kick la homie out the spot, he wasn't cooking right. Free my bro, them out that cage, them people trying to take their life. Still on the block, making pops, I really lit his life. Bleak mode all day till they take my life.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, man.
that
Y'all
was
go
dope.
fuck with that, man. Y'all go fuck with that.
So give everybody your handles for your social media sites before we get out of here.
Well, Instagram, y'all can find me at Finesse Gang 109. And I don't really do too much social media, so that's really, you know.
Okay. There y'all go. Y'all got Mr. FGS himself, FGS Shortie in the building. I appreciate him giving Danger Zone Media One his first podcast. I am from New Orleans, but this artist stood out a lot, and I wanted to reach out to him and do my first interview with him because I heard of him last year with a big buzz, and I had to find out what's going on with him. This your boy King Pig, Mr. Referee. Y'all can check me out at King Pig 9, KYNG PIG number 9, and we out, baby. Appreciate it.